Justice for black people!
The image of the Netherlands has long been one of liberalism and tolerance, but this protest has been the latest in a series held throughout the country in the past week, calling for an end to systemic racism. GIDEON EVERDUIM is a rapper who grew up in the Bijlmer area, where the protest was held and where more than 100 different nationalities live.
Here in the Bijlmer, surrounded by corporate companies, and if you look at the job ratings of people within the Bijlmer who get the jobs at the corporate companies, I think the rates could be between the 1% and 5%. And that's a shame, and we should be ashamed about that. So we need to change that.
At the protest, EVERDUIM publicly invited Prime Minister Rutte to sit down with him to discuss solutions. No victimization, but real structural change. That's what these protesters are demanding here in Amsterdam. Some say, compared to the United States, the Netherlands, with its long colonial history, is still lagging behind when it comes to a debate about the impacts of racism. They hope this will now finally change. After protests started last week, Prime Minister Rutte said he changed his stance on the controversial Dutch traditional character of Black Pete. For the first time, he said he understands that some feel discriminated by the way this Santa Claus helper is portrayed.
But the next day he said it's a tradition, and that means
nothing will change.
It means he says that traditions are not racist at all. That's what he says. Well, there have been a lot of traditions which were racist and which have also been abolished.
And he even said, I have black friends that are happy that they have black skin so they don't have to scrub off the paint after the festivity, which is, you know, it's a horrible thing to say from a leader of a country where there are many black people.
Chief editor of the magazine One World, SEADA NOURHUSSEN, says it's about time the Netherlands re-evaluates its traditions and its own image.
The Netherlands became this country that is, you know, sending aid around the world, and we're nice, we're good to refugees and stuff like that, but we never get to the level of where did these 400 years of colonialism settle in laws and in imagery and in culture and in the way we treat people and the way we talk.
While the Netherlands may be starting the painful conversations about its colonial past and attitudes towards racist traditions, in Belgium action is being taken. A statue of King Leopold II was removed from the city of Antwerp after it was vandalized. This happened after thousands signed a petition asking for the removal of the statue of a man who has been accused of mass murder. Protesters in the Netherlands say they also want a debate about statues honoring colonial leaders. Vaessen, Jazeera, Amsterdam.